Hey everyone, welcome back to Financial Futures. I hope you're having a fantastic day. In today's video, we're diving into the details of a potential $2,000 fourth stimulus check specifically focused on low-income individuals and fixed-income beneficiaries, including Social Security, Ssdi, SSI, VA, and RRB recipients. And Social Security new changes to help more people qualify plus SSI, Ssdi, VA, $1,000 per month and more. I've got all the details you need to know right here, so let's get right into it. Before we dive into the main content, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free, and I'm here for you every single day to help you out in any way I possibly can, as well as to keep you informed during these busy times. Also, while you're down there, make sure to hit the like button and share this video with your friends, family, and on social media so we can continue to help as many people as possible right now. In today's video, we have some good news for Social Security. We have so much to discuss, including some updates on SSI and a whole lot more. So, if you want to know what's going on in the lovely world of Social Security, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. So, let's go ahead and talk about Social Security. Alright guys, so the Social Security Administration said today that they are making a major change that will help more people qualify for disability benefits. This change involves a practice that was used by the program to determine whether a disability applicant could, in fact, find another job based on their abilities, which could result in rejection of benefits. To make that determination, the Social Security Administration relied on a job database to pretty much filter out if there are any jobs that would qualify the applicant to perform. But a lot of critics have called the database unfair and flawed, given that it was last updated in 1977. Y'all! I wasn't even born at that time, and it had a lot of jobs that are now obsolete, like reptile farmer, railroad telegrapher, and watch repairer. So, these are jobs that the Social Security Administration said will now be stricken from the database. It makes sense to identify these occupations that now exist in very limited numbers in the national economy. This is according to Martin O'Malley, the Commissioner of Social Security. He said by making this update, our decision makers will no longer cite these jobs when denying a disability application. These changes will not only apply to the Social Security Disability Insurance Program, but also the SSI program as well. He said more work needs to be done, but guys, this is huge for disabled people of color who are more likely to be denied, hoping for that immediate relief for the thousands in court now as well. So, the Social Security Administration said by dropping 114 occupations from the database, this will include more than 12,000 types of jobs that the adjudicators can no longer use as a not disabled decision in the applicant's case by citing any of these jobs as an example of the work they could perform. So you know how sometimes you go and apply, and they'll be like, well, you're not really disabled because you can do this, and that. Now, they can't do that. But before we start celebrating, there are more changes coming for Social Security recipients to work more as well. Lawmakers are working on legislation that would allow Social Security recipients to work more. Millions of Americans who rely on Social Security disability benefits, many of them said they would like to go to work but are afraid of the rules that put those benefits at risk if they get a job. So, lawmakers are now working on ways to change those restrictions. There are people who want to work, but if they go back to work, what if they end up losing their benefits? This is according to Senator Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee. Rules about how much recipients can keep some from working. Another big concern is people getting hit with these overpayment notices. So, remember last year when the government mistakenly overpaid beneficiaries and then demanded the money back within 60 days? That was 28,000 people who received those overpayment notices and were told they had to pay it back. How do they fight an instance like that? This is what Senator Ron Wyden asked. It's a very complicated process. Yes, there's a waiver process that people engage in with the agency. There are bills in Congress aimed at helping fix the system. One measure raises the limit on how much money people with Social Security disability benefits can save without losing their benefits. Current rules prevent those from having more than $2,000 in their savings. Another bill in Congress aims to make sure that people with disabilities can have a savings account and that those who developed a disability before the age of 22 won't be stripped of their benefits because they are working. Let me know, guys, would you go back to work if you could receive your benefits and did not have to worry about an overpayment notice? I mean, in one instance, they're trying to get more people to qualify for benefits by removing those old, outdated jobs. And now lawmakers are working on the legislation to get people to work more. Are we not talking to each other? What is going on? Next, we are headed to where I am from, where 250 pregnant women in Philadelphia will get $1,000 a month, no strings attached. This is another guaranteed income program that will improve the city's infant mortality rate, which is the worst in the United States. Beginning on Monday, the city will begin accepting applications from women that are pregnant, but you have to reside in one of the three neighborhoods, Strawberry Mansion, Nicetown Tioga, or North Philly and Cobbs Creek in West Philly. Those cities were chosen because of their high rates of poverty and infant mortality. The 250 women selected will receive those payments for the next 18 months, beginning with the second trimester of pregnancy and ending a year after giving birth. To be eligible, you have to be a resident of one of those cities, between 12 and 24 weeks pregnant, at least 18 years old or older, and have an annual household income of less than $100,000. This is what we have going on, guys. Let me know what you think. Alright, let's talk about the details of the potential $2,000 fourth stimulus check. As of now, no such check has been approved yet. I want to make that clear to avoid any confusion. However, there are ongoing discussions and proposals focused on providing financial relief to those who need it most, particularly low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries. Now, let's get into the economic factors that influence the likelihood of additional stimulus checks. It's all about the economic data. While it may not be what you were expecting to hear, it's crucial to understand how these factors play a role in Congress's decisions regarding additional financial support. First up, the job market. The job market is incredibly important because it's directly tied to the health of the economy. When the unemployment rate is low, it means the economy is strong and growing. Conversely, when the unemployment rate is high, it indicates economic contraction. Lawmakers have previously discussed implementing automatic stabilizers tied to the unemployment rate to trigger stimulus checks if the rate hits certain thresholds. Second, the Federal Reserve's actions. The Fed's decisions on interest rates can significantly impact the economy. High interest rates discourage borrowing and encourage saving, which can slow down economic growth. It's important to monitor the Fed's actions and their effects on the economy. Third, inflation. While inflation is a concern, it's not the primary factor when it comes to additional stimulus checks. If the economy contracts significantly, inflation will become a secondary concern as the focus shifts to economic recovery. Now let's address some of your comments, questions, and concerns from previous videos. Many of you have asked about the likelihood of a $2,000 stimulus check being approved. While it's not guaranteed, it's important to stay informed about economic developments and legislative discussions. I'll continue to watch these closely and keep you updated. In summary, the job market, Federal Reserve actions, and inflation are key factors to watch when considering the likelihood of additional stimulus checks. While no $2,000 check has been approved yet, staying informed and understanding these economic factors will help you better navigate these uncertain times. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.